And you're live.
What's up, Renegades? It's Victor, and we're back for another look in the box. We are looking at the expansion for, you guessed it, Architects of the West Kingdom, the Age of Artisans. Excuse me. I'm just so excited, I can't contain it. So,
You can't contain it inside of a box.
I can't. We have to get it out. Gotta get it out. As you can hear, we are joined by Desiree as the omniscient voice of the meeple.
Just
and
your conscious talking. I can't even say that word.
as well as Victoria. She's in the chat. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat and we'll get an answer to you as soon as we can. So without further ado, let's see and let's get this cracked open. So boom, we got the Age of Artisans. I forgot to do something, folks. I apologize. I'm gonna read what's on the back. In Architects of the West Kingdom, Age of Artisans, journeymen have returned to the city as master craftsmen, equipped with knowledge of new crafts and tools. The guild hall has never been so busy. While some apprentices spend time learning new skills, others adorn the city's buildings with everything from golden tapestries to stained glass windows. But don't let the shimmer of lights and fancy wares deceive you, for not all that glitters is gold. Ooh, I got shivers. All right, so this box, we got Age of Artisans. Just wanted to mention that it is co-published with Garfield Games, and the designers are Shem Phillips and S.J. McDonald, along with the artist, which is one of my favorites as of right now. Sorry if I mispronounce your name, Mihailo Dmitrievsky, or better known as D'Amico. So he has been the artist for all the West Kingdom games, as well as all of the North Sea games. So if you're a fan of his, I'm sure you will be in for a treat. So we got our handy dandy rulebook. We got our catalog, as always. I'm sure this is in there, along with some other titles coming out in 2020. Oh, cool, look, we got a score pad. I played Architects, and there was no score pad. And I always feel like a pen and paper is always needed, especially for like a point salad type of game. So this is pretty awesome.
Or if you're like me, you can't add stuff up in your head.
This is true. Like me, or like Desiree, or myself. I need a calculator and stuff. So let's see what it brings. It brings, we have some two new player boards. Excuse me. Let's see what's in what do they look like? All right. So we have one player board. Oh, it introduces a new color. Looks like it's orange. We have cute little Gisela there. Look at that. That is awesome. So that's our base side, as you can see there. And then on the other side, if you play the advanced variant, it gives you some special abilities. Looks like, I don't really know the special abilities exactly, but if you don't have people in the guardhouse, you get 2 money and you start with 13 virtue. Not sure what that means exactly. So that's the advanced variant side. I'll play that another day. I'll try that another day. And we have Wallerick. Look at that guy.
Whoa.
Man,
Should have done that pose.
So we have all of this. That is an awesome looking pose. He looks very well fed. So and then this is the advanced variant side there. Again, along with some cool starting abilities as well. And again, a new player color, orange. For those that are not a fan of red or yellow, you get orange. Ta-da! Primary colors.
Orange used to be my favorite color growing up. Now it's purple.
Now it's purple, see? Or maybe your tastes have changed. So there you go.
Orange is a pretty color. It's a happy color.
It is a happy color. This is our player board real quick. Let me hold it up. I don't think can stand up on its own. So we have that. Let's see. We have meeples. Ooh. So yeah, looks like it introduces a 6th player. So we have all of the meeples for that player. Wow. Boom. Ta-da, meeples. I'm going to stand only a couple because there are 20 of them. It's way too many. Boom. But look at all the meeples. However, it looks like it adds a new type of meeple. It's an artisan. So it's one for each player color actually. So this is all of the 6. Oh, if I could get on the, nope, that's not gonna work. Ta-da, boom, look at that. So artisans. So if you're not familiar with what the artisans do, the artisans, when you first place it into a space, it acts as two workers. So just like in regular architects, you place a worker into a space, you get that one resource. But if you place an artisan, it acts as two workers, so you get two resources of that type on the first time there. But every subsequent turn, it just acts as a regular worker. So it's pretty good to get you going, but after a while, that's it. Also, what they do is they ignore a virtue loss in the game. So if, for example, you go to a black market and you go to a space that loses one virtue, you don't lose a virtue there. So that's pretty good if you're dancing on the virtue track. You get some cool little bags, it looks like. That's always nice. I'll get these out the way. I'm sure you don't want to see meeples anymore. Or artisans. We got bags for that. What else we got? We got cards. Looks like player aids. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it's a cool little player aid. Instead of just referring to the rule book each time. Looks like you can just refer to this and it'll give you ideas. Oh, this is an addition to the player board, because the player boards do give you like the scoring, but this is the addition with the new stuff. So that's cool.
And just a shout out to Ruel. I believe he's joining us in chat today. So
Ruel,
hi, Ruel.
what is up, my dude? Thanks for joining us in chat today. Looking forward to playing with you on Tuesday for League Day. Hopefully I get first this time, but who knows? I'm not first yet. Ugh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, we have a League Day every week on Tuesdays. Right now we're playing Clank with some cool little expansions, as well as the upper management pack, and the C-Team pack. So that's pretty cool. It has some cool miniatures, and Ruel's friend, Oscar, I believe it was, that let us borrow some cool painted minis, so we get to have fun with that. I highly recommend Tuesday stream. It is a good time because Ruel does this great impression of grandma. It's fantastic. So highly recommend it. Anyways, back to the action. All right, so we have cool additions to the player boards for additional scoring purposes. Oh, it looks like a new guild hall, and it's actually recessed. Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Where it's like indented
Oh,
a little?
that's actually really cool.
That is really cool. So, and it has some, I need to look at it again. Cool other ability. Oh, it has other abilities also. So with that, you can still do the guild hall action as previously with the adding to the cathedral or building a building. But what you can also do is on top of, you can lay one of your workers on top of a previously laid down worker to do the actions on the bottom, which incorporate the tools and the, oh no, I forgot the name of it. Tools and, one moment please, I saw it, I swear, I know it. Tools, nope. Adornments, that's what it is. The tools and adornments, which give you special extra points and special abilities. So that's how you get that. So it's pretty cool how it's recessed so that it doesn't like fall all over the board if you kind of like bump the table or bump the board.
And then you don't know where you were.
I know, exactly. It's like, where was this person? So that's pretty nice. There. And on now to the cards. Oh, this is the challenge of the, there it is. Ha-ha! I win! I did it. All right, I got some challenge. Again, I absolutely love D'Amico's art. It's fantastic. So it looks like we have some new people that you can hire. Some abbots and some lookout. Oh, a lookout. That sleeve looks pretty cool. Get some cool abilities. Oh, this pickpocket. Oh man, you get down a virtue, but when you go to the tax stand, you get +3 money each time you go.
Look at that guy.
Get some taxes. He looks shifty.
He's got the crazy eyes.
We got this antagonist here. She looks not happy. And I can see why. Because when you go to the town center, you get to retrieve a dude.
She does not look
right?
happy.
Not happy at all. Ooh, what about this guy? He's the strong man. Oh my goodness gracious. So with him, you can use the artisan. When you use the artisan action, you could round up some people of your choice, whether it be your own color or another player, so that you could turn them in for a reward at the guardhouse. Lastly, we have a trader dude. He looks pretty awesome. Whoops. Always likes to
So fancy.
trade. He got some goods and stuff. And lastly, we have an enforcer. Oh man, look at that! Every time you round up people and trade them in for a reward at the guardhouse, you go up in virtue. You go up in virtue, so it looks like it adds some more ways to dance on that virtue track, which is very, very difficult. Some people like to just focus, stay on virtue, and then go to the cathedral. I kind of danced around with it, and it was interesting for sure. We have
So
some
you
new
s-
buildings.
You said you danced. How do you dance?
Dance like going up and down,
I know.
up and down, up and down, up and down. That's how you dance on the virtue track.
Thank
Okay. So we have an academy. We have some new buildings. We have the academy. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, look at this arcade. It's inside. Like the inside of a grand hall. That's pretty cool. Aw. Like, I just want to show off all of these cards. They look fantastic. We have a meeting room. I get some cool abilities there. There it is. And then, ooh, we have the seller. Let's see. A couple more. We'll do this one. That looks cool. Ooh, and this one. Right? I lied. So many more to show, but 2 more. I'll leave it to you to discover them for yourselves. So we have those. We have the gallery and the courtyard. Look at that. So once you're done admiring the hedge maze in the courtyard, you can go to the gallery and admire the art. So that's pretty, very pretty. Get your artistic side on. Oh, these are dual. Okay, these are dual use. So these are the 2 new mechanics that I mentioned: the tools and the name escapes me again. I don't know why. It's so much to talk about. Adornments. That's what it is. The adornments. So again, you can go to the guild hall and lay a worker on top to get one of these. Okay, so the art is kind of cool, and they have special abilities. So with the adornments, when you get them, you put them on top of your buildings, I think. Sorry for referring each time. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, it goes on top of the buildings. So it would sort of look like this. So at game end, it would look like that at the game end. If that makes any sense. For the tools, so the adornments are the gold and the tools are on the bottom. What the tools do is it gives a person that you hire an extra ability, essentially. So for this trader here, every time I go to this King's Storehouse, for an extra action, or as an extra option to do, I get to trade 2 wood for a gold, but he also counts for all 3 types when trying to build another building. So that's pretty strong. So you put it on the bottom so that you can see the rewards there. And when you build them, you just draw from the top, kind of like when you are doing the hire a person action. So that's the adornments and the tools, person. And last but not least, it looks like there is a new black market to replace the one in the middle. So when you go to this space, it looks like you don't lose any virtue, really. You don't lose any virtue. You get to draw a card, either an apprentice or a tool, get it to the apprentice, or draw 5, pick 1, and once all 3 are refilled, it resets the black market track. Just want to make sure each side is the same and I wasn't giving you misinformation. So we have all of that. Oh my God, this is available for pre-order now on the Renegade Game Studios website and at your friendly local game store. But wait, there's more. What we have, I need to make more room, folks, more room, because if you pre-order today, again, on the Renegade Game Studios website or at your friendly local game store, you get some promos, some cool little promos that no one else will have. These aren't them. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. No, they're not. I lied. It's over here. Haha! So much stuff on the table.
I forgot where you said them.
Now, folks, if you ever felt like when you're playing Architects of the West Kingdom and you go to pay taxes, the coins kind of go all over the place, and you wish there was a solution, well, I have one for you. I feel like I'm one of those like CTV cable network shopping.
QVC.
There it is. That's the one.
Network or something.
Yes, exactly. So what we have here is a little basket for your taxes, so that you can keep all the taxes in one place and it doesn't just kind of spread around the board. So you get that in the promo pack. You get new player boards with special abilities. So, excuse me, we have Farah here, or Farah, however you want to pronounce it, with a new, replacing the red color, as well as abilities on the back there. Lothar. He has a lisp, because he is from Spain. So, we have Lothar, replacing the blue player color. We have Clovis. We have Clovis here.
Hey, I love that we're getting these voices.
That's how Clovis talks.
He replaces the purple player. We got Hugo here. He replaces the green color. Looks like a friar of some sort. Whew. I can't do female voices.
I'm waiting.
We got Bertha. We got Big Bertha right here replacing the yellow color. She's from the south of America for whatever reason. And she replaces the yellow color. So we have new characters that, as you can see, have also new abilities on their backs. But wait! There is more. We have new cards. So with these cards, you actually get some promos for Raiders of the North Sea. If you thought we were done with Raiders of the North Sea, you're wrong. We have some 3 promos for Raiders of the North Sea, bringing some apprentices from Architects of the West Kingdom. We have a Squire. We have an outsider. Well, excuse me. We have a swindler. And last but not least, we have a trickster. Ooh, trickster. Look at that. Not sure if that's in shot, but I will do this one. Ta-da! Right there. That is the trickster.
Whoa, look at her outfit.
I know, right? Her face is like, meh. I got plans and you ain't stopping me. We have new buildings, more new buildings for Architects of the West Kingdom. We have a museum. Get your education on. We got a crane. Boom. And last but not least, we have a graveyard to pay your respects to the workers that you lay down to work on these buildings. And we have more apprentices. Ooh, we have a peddler that gives you 2 coins every time the black market resets. That's pretty cool. We have an overseer. When you go to King's Storehouse, you get a person back, probably. Don't really know all the iconography on this game. And again, we have another enforcer, but every time you turn in your people to the guardhouse for a reward, you get a gold, along with the silver. So that's pretty nice. So that is the promo pack for Architects of the West Kingdom. And yeah, because you will get this when you pre-order Age of Artisans, again, from our Renegade Game Studios website or your friendly local game store. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to drop them in the chat.
So far, I don't see too many questions.
Okay.
Mainly, it was about that promo, which you answered. So
Woo! I'm glad that I was able to answer
You're on top of
something without intervention from
From
the higher ups, without Desiree intervention. So I'm glad about that.
Did you almost say my name the French way?
Desiree. No, I don't even know how to speak in a French accent.
You just did it.
I did? Oh, okay, cool. Yay. So, don't forget, folks, we have the Warp's Edge Kickstarter still going on for another 7 days. So that is the next in the solo series. It's been getting some great reviews from people that have been gotten an advanced copy or the prototype copy. So if you are a solo gamer out there, definitely pick this game up, or back it rather, so that you can be one of the first few people to get it before anyone else. So that is Warp's Edge Kickstarter, and make sure to follow us on all of our socials. We have a graphic, but I will say it out loud. We have our Facebook, which is Play RGS. We have Twitter at Play Renegade. We have our Instagram at Renegade Game Studios. We have our YouTube by the same name, Renegade Game Studios. And lastly, our Twitter, which Twitch at twitch.tv/Play Renegade. If you're watching this on there, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, heart, retweet,
Follow.
Share,
Follow.
all the things. Hit the bell. I don't know what else is happening. So yes, make sure to do all of that, because you get to see some cool pictures. I took some pictures earlier, so there will be a challenge probably. So if you could beat this challenge, or I would love to see your takes on this challenge that we will hopefully maybe soon put out to the masses. So it should be a fun one. We like to have fun with our people. We like to have fun with you Renegades, and that is it. Once again, I am Victor. We have Desiree and Victoria in the chat. And remember, folks, play your game. Later, Renegades.